Hello friends. So today is our ninth day. We will be we will be doing 10 words starting with I, and tomorrow we will complete 100 words, and the day after we will do a summary of all those 100 words. So today our first word is infallible. Infallible means something which cannot fail safe. So you could say even doctors are not infallible. So though there is no FAIL here, still for remembering this word, uh, you can connect it with fail, and infallible means something which cannot fail. Quacks, the fake doctors, they claim that they have infallible cure all. So they make tall claims and they say they have got some medicine which can cure anything. So they claim that they have got infallible cure all, a medicine which cannot fail. And similarly, you may have infallible memory. If you have got a very good memory, excellent memory, then you can say that you have got an infallible memory. Means you will remember everything and will never forget anything. That is infallible memory. Next word we have indigent. Indigent means very poor. Very, very poor. Particularly those guys who don't have homes. So many state governments, they provide winter night shelter to such people so that they don't get sick because of cold shelter. Similarly, if an agent commits a crime, he would naturally not have money to uh, pay for his legal expenses. So the government may provide a legal attorney for him. So this word indigent, it comes in combination with sick. We say sick and indigent. Then we have impetuous. Impetuous means doing something without thinking of the consequences. I mean, the guys who take decision on a whim. So you may buy something on a whim, and that will be called an impetuous purchase. So you may buy an air fryer, and that would be an impetuous purchase, I can assure you. And any impetuous decision. Any decision taken on a whim, that will be an impeachment decision. So youths are generally supposed to be impetuous. You could say impe- impetuous youth. Then we have implacable. Implacable means somebody, somebody who has taken a stand or a decision and who cannot be, persuaded to change his stand. He is implacable. It comes from placate. Placate means you lure somebody or you persuade somebody to do what you want him to do. Implacable means he or she cannot be persuaded. So somebody may be implacably opposed to an idea. I mean, you can do everything and he or she will not change their mind. Then they are implacably opposed to the idea. So kids, if you are in charge of some crying kid and he is not getting a page with chocolates or anything or any toy, then you can give him your mobile. So he will immediately become a silent happy fellow. Probably. Imminent. Imminent means something which is just about to happen. For example, an imminent fall of a government. So if in a state, some legislators have crossed the floor and gone to the opposition, then the government may fail. So before the other party is going to the governor for stating their claim, you could say the government is in the imminent danger of falling. Similarly, some animal species may be in imminent danger of extinction. What? Imminent danger of extinction means about to be wiped out on the face of the earth. And this is different from eminent. So eminent fellow means very famous fellow. Something is eminently plausible means completely plausible. So this is imminent and this is eminent. And then we next have insatiable. Insatiable means somebody who is wanting more and more, not satisfied. More and more, not satisfied. So your hunger for pizza may be insatiable. May be insatiable. Similarly, if you are fond of comics, then your first comics may be insatiable. And a businessman may be insatiably greedy. Okay. Then comes infringe. Infringe means to encroach on, either to break a law or to encroach on something. So suppose you make a product, then you may have to see that it does not infringe any copyright. Otherwise all your efforts will go to waste. Infringe a copyright. Sorry. And as far as encroaching on something is concerned, so you can say, you can ask, does Aadhaar encroach on citizens' privacy? So that is the question. Yes, it does. Many people think it does. Then we have infest. Infest means something undesirable, very undesirable, in large numbers, and they are present in a place. Then they infest that place. For example, your house may be infested with mice. God forbid. Or mosquitoes. Or your garden may be infested with weed. And our TV screens are infested with awful programs. So yes, mostly. So that is infestation. Then comes inculcate. Inculcate means you try to instill in somebody's mind something good by repeatedly saying the same thing, by constant repetition. For example, you may try to inculcate the habit of reading in your children. Habit of doing something. And the new recruits in the administration, they may be, the government may try to inculcate the spirit of fairness. And then recruits. Similarly, they newly inducted soldiers may be inculcated with the spirit of inculcated with the spirit of courage. That is inculcation. And lastly, it's imbroglio. G is silent there, so it's imbroglio. Imbroglio means anything which is very complicated. There could be a political imbroglio if two parties which are bitterly opposed to each other in the states, in particular states, they come together to fight the third party in the center. Then that will be a political imbroglio. Also, in personal relationship, if A loves B, who actually loves C, C in turn loves D, and D loves A, then it's a relationship imbroglio. Very complicated, very complex. So they are the 10 words, and now we can summarize, we can write the combinations or collocations. Infallible memory, let's say. Indigent and sick, and impetuous purchase. Implacable opponent who cannot be appeased, who cannot be persuaded to change their mind. Imminent collapse of the government. Insatiable hunger for something. Pizza. Somebody, somebody's thirst for pizza. Infringe on somebody's privacy. Infest. Mice infesting the house. Inculcate a spirit of discipline in children. And finally, a political imbroglio. Political imbroglio. So with that, friends, we come to the end of today's list, and I just want to say something about the emphasis on vocabulary. If you are appearing at any examination, say flat or CGL or NDA or any such examination, you will find that nowadays they are giving you passages, long passages. In flat, for example, all questions they are in the form of passive. You have to read, and you have to read very fast. And the only thing that will obstruct you, that will slow you down, will be your ignorance of words in that passage. If you know all the words well, I mean, if they are part of your you know your active dictionary, your active mental dictionary, then you can read the passage in a jiffy, very fast, and you will be able to answer the questions also. So, if you want to prepare for the examinations in a serious way, the one thing that is most important is for you to know the words. And words are, I mean, limitless. One thing that you cannot do, I mean, if you take a dictionary and you want to read the words from there, you will find that all the words, I mean, they will seem important to you. You cannot do that. But what you can do is, if you have to appear for an examination 6 months away, then you can write 10 words daily. Not necessarily from here, from this channel. I mean, you just have to make it a habit. And if you do this, I mean, in 6 months, about 1800 words will be there. And you will have such a good dictionary and you will be able to do all the passages. Because comprehension and producing the speech, they are two different things. You will not be able to make a good speech, you will not be able to make, you may not be able to speak fluently. But comprehension or understanding is something else. You need to know the words. And when you read the sentences, I mean, even if your grammar is rather poor, you will be able to make it out. The meaning will be conveyed to you, and you can then answer. So for reading fast, you need to have a very good dictionary, so that you are not left guessing about the meaning of the word, the meaning of the whole sentence. Because in these examinations, the sentences and the paragraphs, they are never so tough. I mean, unlike cat, if you are reading for cat, it's a different matter. But the examinations that we just talked about, the comprehension standard is not that high. You can do it if you know the words. So, vocabulary must be the most important part of your preparation. That is what I think. Okay, guys, then we shall meet tomorrow with 10 words, and day after tomorrow, we will make a summary of all the 100 words. Thanks so much.